Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Bellini, and in this video I want to go over option number 2 for the patio cover. So we'll take a look real quick right here. So this is option number 1 that we went over in the video prior, and as you can see here, it's basically very similar to what the roof looks like now. So I have a flat roof section that comes across over the patio here, and it's creating issues. But what we're going to do here instead is have like a slight pitch, and it's going to start further up on the house. So it's, as you can see here, 2.5 by 12. That is the angle of the roof of the pitch. And I was telling him, like, I was hoping for a little bit more headspace, because what I was outlining here is basically the same. I think there's a foot more height, so there's a little bit more headspace, but I'm really looking for obviously something that works, but a little bit more headspace and a little bit more natural light, because this side of the house is kind of dark. So I was kind of hoping for something, a little bit more height, more like a vaulted ceiling kind of look. And he said there was some issues with that. So I can show you here, this is actually what I kind of wanted, was something kind of like this. This is actually a neighbor's house. And, I was like, can we do something similar to this? And he was saying it could create some issues. Possibly it could look kind of awkward with the pitch. Not really quite sure what he was saying, but he's saying it could look awkward. But, he said he'd go ahead and draft up a second option, taking into account what I basically had said, it's looking for more of a vaulted ceiling kind of headspace and natural lighting. So this is what he sent over. And to me, this looks very similar to what I just sent over to him here. So I think he figured out a way to make it work, because it looks like when I look at here, like at these pitches, these angle, the roofs here that are already here, it looks pretty similar to what's there already. So I think he figured out a way to kind of match the pitch and make it work. And as you can see, there's some posts right here. So I think they're going to do something almost, I think they might just copy this exactly. But if you look at this image here, you can see like right there, there's like that's the support right there. And you can see right there, there's support there as well. So I think they might do something similar, just basically punch a hole through the roof and all the way down and support it that way. So I think they might try and do the same thing with this design here. But I said, whatever works, but I don't want to go like crazy more expensive. So I asked him, what's the price between these two? And he's going to talk to basically the contractor to see, which costs, what. So if this one is way more expensive, just a lot more materials, a lot more engineering, I might opt for the first one just to save some money, because at the end of the day, this isn't going to give me a huge return, really. It just kind of fixes a problem, makes it look a little bit nicer. This may be like an Airbnb space, so it's like I could get some money kind of back out of it if it looks cool enough. But at the end of the day, I just need something functional. But I'm going to shoot for this design. I would much rather have a little, like I said, a vaulted ceiling, more light, more headspace. It just looks nicer and just a lot more pleasing. So this is what I'm going to go for. I will give an update later when I get back the pricing for each, but I believe the first option here is probably a little bit cheaper. I think there's less materials, and then this one's going to be a little bit more involved, because I think they have to get a little bit more engineering involved, a little bit more materials. So this one's going to be a little bit more expensive, but I'm not sure how much more expensive. So he's going to get back to me on the pricing, and then we'll kind of decide and go forward from there. So I will check back later when I give an update on what we're going to move forward with. And if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.